Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Total Steam Deck Podcast. I am your host, Blunners, and you are?
I'm Triangle Face. Hello.
We've got a lot of things to talk about today. We're going to be obviously doing our usual, what are you playing? We've got a game to talk about, Glorsley Thunderballs. Also, see what Humble Bundles are out there. Another game we've been gifted we want to talk about, Reality Drift. I'm doing a giveaway for someone lucky enough. I'll pick someone random in the chat, and Triangle Face will be going through what free games you've got. Oh, and also a little bit on the Steam summer sale. So we will go straight into our first topic, and it is, what are you playing, Tim? So what are you playing?
Well, I've been playing a lot of the stuff we're going to be talking about throughout the show. So I've been playing Reality Drift. I've been playing Klaus Lee Thunderballs a little bit. And I've been playing some of those free games. And I've also been doing a little bit of emulation. So a good little range of stuff. I won't go too much into the games because I think we're going to have a look at some of them. But I've been quite enjoying... I want to say Bocco. Is it Bocco or Poco? I think it's Poco. Poco the Clown was quite a fun little one.
Not
I'll
Coco
show you
the
that.
Clown.
Not Coco the Clown, Poco. Not sure how you actually pronounce that one. But yeah, there's lots of the free ones. I've just been grabbing them, having a little go. You know, some of them are pretty small, all their demos and stuff. But every now and then you get a really decent one. So yeah, we'll have a lock at that a bit later on. How about yourself?
Yeah, so I've been playing quite a few games. Basically, like I've said before, I always get the Debug magazine every other month when it comes out. It's about a tenner, including when all in with the postage and everything, but it is fantastic because nothing better than getting these mags, going through them, and then looking up the games, and then actually like using the QR and chucking it on your wish list and having a better look at them. So I've managed to do that with quite a few games. And then like I said before, the other day I've been playing what was it, Undertale. So I've just started Undertale, picked up, it was about £5. It wasn't expensive at all. So I picked up Undertale. I'm loving that, right near the end of it as well. Big thank you to Gene Joke there. He's got a Steam keys put in the chat. So
first come, first serve, guys. Thank you for that, Gene. Yeah, in interrogation, you'll be deceived. I presume that's the name of the game, not some cryptic message for us.
Yeah. So yeah, and
first giveaway of the night.
Also, I've done a video on it. If you've seen the channel as well, Finnegan Fox. So yeah, so I've been playing Finnegan Fox. And I'll tell you what, it's fantastic.
It did look good, actually. I liked it. Yeah, good.
And you know, it's got Tommy, so the music on it is fantastic as well. Like I said, it's really odd to feel how would that play with their weird mobile phone controller with the wheel, but it plays fantastic with a normal controller.
That was one of the odd topics we talked about a lot, because one of the selling points was like, oh, you're not going to be able to play this on any other system because of the unique controller. And a lot of us were like, pretty sure we could play that on something else. And here you go. You've got Finnegan Fox on Steam.
But no, it's fantastic. You can split between like different seasons. So one level was winter and summer, another one was autumn and spring. So like how they done that is you'd have the leaves falling down. So if you got to a platform you couldn't cross, you would change it, and then the leaves would start falling down. So you'd quickly jump over to the different platforms and all that kind of to get these to the other side. And yeah, it was about 10. I think they've also released another game. Was it Evil Knievel? I think's out there as well. So you can pick that up on Switch and Steam as well. So it's just odd. These games, obviously, when we were talking about the Amico, the dreaded Amico, just whenever we used to talk about it, you get all kinds of people turning up to start giving you grief. But actually, I'm just glad they've managed to get this game out. And if it is to fund them eventually bringing out this console, hopefully it does. Like, because they've tried everything. They've also, you know what I mean, they've sold games that you can't even play because you don't have a console to put them in. But they're actually now finally releasing games that you can play. So yeah, so it is actually it caught, like, not gonna lie, it did catch me. I thought, well, I'll just review it because I've always spoke about this game when we've spoken about Amico back in the day. And I just really wanted to see what it was all about, and it was actually quite good. So yeah, that is the main things I've been playing when I'm just having a quick look to the side on my Steam Deck, on my Steam library at the minute. But yeah, the main ones this month has been Closely, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Finnegan Fox and Undertale are the main ones I've been playing this month. But as there is a massive sale on which we'll get into, that is all going to change. So that should bring us nicely in to Closely Fundable.
Closely.
So yeah, if Tim's gonna,
is it Klaus or Klaus? Klaus Lee. Hang on, it's done with the wrong screen. Hang on.
Okay, you need to go into your
this is a smooth operation here, isn't it? I thought it was all chimed, ready to go. Let's present again.
So, yeah, we were gifted a couple of codes for us to play and have a look at, see what we think of it, and Tim's just gonna load it up now and explain. I can hear that fine as well, Tim.
Oh, it's not too loud?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Right. Here we go. So I'm a little bit in, so this isn't right at the beginning. But this is Sleeve. So you get your laser eyes.
Seems to have all sorts of powers, doesn't he?
Yeah, like slowly adds different gaming elements as you go. So now I've got some bombs. So I'm going to chuck them down here. Get through that.
No, it's not.
And get up to this level and get rid of that one with the bomb.
You see, you've got to go and save the. Is it the miners?
There you go. Yeah, it's good. That for me at the moment is really loud in my ears. So I'm going to see if I can quickly change.
No, it's fine for us.
It's fine for you, but it's blaring in my ears. So I'm just going to turn my own volume down a little bit. Carry on. That's a bit more palatable.
You seem to have made it louder for us.
Have I? Right. Okay.
But yeah. So you do one more level.
Right. Bits full of dynamite. Obviously, there's a lot of like 80s kind of action movie reference stuff going on there as well. Right. I need a key to get through there. Using laser eyes. Key. Get through it. I think it gets a lot harder as you go on. This is like the very beginning of the game, which is teaching you the mechanics of how to get about. Let's go down here. We've got a limited amount of laser eyes. Run.
It's like he's Superman or something.
He's got a jetpack and laser eyes. He's smoking a cigarette. Why am I lasering now?
Key.
Right, I need a key. I thought I had the key.
Yeah,
the keys over here. Oh, avoid the snakes.
Watch out for the snakes.
There we go. Let's go through there. Watch out. Watch the snakes. And save the miner. Victory! Not doing very well. I'm getting bronze there. Let's see if I can get. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's the time frames. Look.
Yeah, so you got time
on silver gold. Let's see if I can get a better score. Right, this time I'm going to go.
Well, going to have to be snakes.
Go!
So yeah, so you got jetpack. You seem to have all kinds of like different weapons. You know what I mean? You've got jetpack, laser eyes. Yeah. But if you get one touch and you're dead.
Ah!
One touch and you're dead.
That was just to give an example.
And it comes out to an old CRT.
Right, let's see if I can get a good time. I'm running about.
Do you actually get anything for hitting these times though?
Oh well, it's bronze, silver, gold. I want to get the points, you know.
Yeah, it does. It does. It is very pitfall vibey, isn't it?
I need a better key. There's a spider there. I don't want him to get me. Watch the snake. Get the key. Come on, quickly! Go!
He's rushing to get to him. Oh, thought you'd missed him then.
Come on! Oh! 40-21. Silver. Not quite. Right, should we exit out for now?
Yeah, we'll exit out.
There is, though, one thing I'm a bit interested in this game, a level editor. So it says create your own levels, let your creativity run wild using all the available assets of the game to create individual challenges that you can share with the world or your friends. So be interested to make some levels, but then like you and Ollie to try and beat.
Yeah, that'd be
so
good.
Let's,
Yeah, that is.
that.
How is that? Klaus Lee?
Klaus Lee, Thunderballs.
Klaus Lee.
So,
But yeah, definitely Pitbull vibes. It, the main character is quite funny. I don't know. You've got the picture of the. Let's see if I can show my.
When Rick Dangerous meets Abe's Odyssey.
Well, there's the character. There's the character there. I've only had a quick go on it. Out now.
Yeah, kind of Pitfall.
80s inspired action platforming.
Yeah.
Yeah, fast paced precision levels, explosion, jetpacks, and pixel mayhem. So yeah. Klaus Lee.
Okay.
Now.
Klaus Lee. Right, should we have a look then at some humble bundles?
Yeah, so you want to bring up.
Yeah, let me present my other screen.
So yeah, obviously humble bundles is a great way to bulk up your Steam library, and there are quite a few on at the minute.
Should we just go through each one? So obviously this is a Steam Deck podcast, and the first one is VR. So the VR one's probably not going to be for everyone unless you've got a VR headset on your PC and that sort of thing. But there's quite a few ways of accessing the Steam library on VR headsets as well, if you've got like an Oculus Quest or something. But yeah, there's a good collection here. That's £13 or £30.49, 34 for 9 games. Got Vertigo 2, Hard Bullet, Until You Fall. I've got Until You Fall already. That is very good. Good fun. You got the Light Brigade, Pirates, VR, Jolly Roger, Moss 2. Not played Moss 2, but Moss was really good. Really enjoyed Moss. You then got Mother Gunship Force, Townsend VR, and then there's also a coupon for 50% off Metro Awaken if you buy the bundle. So yeah, Moss 2, 99%
for £20.
All of that. No, £13.34.
Oh wow.
That's exceptionally good. With the humble bundles, you can pay a bit extra, and the proceeds go to charities, and it tells you what charity is sponsoring the bundle. So you can pay the lowest price to get the games, cheap as you can, but if you're able to, you can pay a bit more, and it helps fund the charity that's sponsoring it. We have then got, this one has only got just over an hour left, so you can't sleep on this one. This one is a narrative arc bundle. So I don't know any of these. These kind of look a bit like indie games.
Yeah, I don't know.
Harold Halibut, 6 Ages, 2 Lights Going Out. Sorry, that was hard to get out for some reason. Season, A Letter to the Future, Dustborn, Maltazone, Venba, and you've got Frank and Drake. But looking at these, there's quite a few, 90 plus review scores there. For saying these two that aren't in the 90s, and that is again £14.76 for 7 titles, so not too bad again. This one intrigued me. This one is £13.44 for Mafia 2, Mafia 3, Bioshock, Bioshock 2, and Bioshock Infinite. That is a good deal. I think that's a very
that's
good
amazing deal.
It's very good considering how good those games are, and then just the convenience of being able to pick them up and play them on the Steam Deck. Right.
I'm subscribed to the Humble Monthly Awards. Some good stuff, I think.
Yeah, always good stuff. Yeah, that's another thing you can do. You can actually subscribe, and you get like things each month. These you can just sort of get one-offs if you're interested. But let's bumble through the rest of these. So this is all rhythm-based games. Quite a lot in that collection. They all look like they're sort of the music rhythm-based games, but it's £7.38 for 9 games. So even if they're not very good, that's like less than £1 per game, isn't it? So you can't argue with that. That's mad. This one looks pretty cool. So this is the Case and Consequence collection. That's got 2 days left, and that is all like murder mystery stuff. You've got things like Heavy Rain in there, which is great. I've not played any of these other ones, but I have played Heavy Rain.
Crimes and Punishment's good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, down the bottom.
Yeah, Crimes and Punishment down there. Yeah, the Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment. And then you've got these other ones as well, which look like they're similar sort of ones. And again, £7.38 for 7 items. So yeah, if you want to get those, that's got 2 days left. Then you've got another range of puzzles. So puzzle games, £8.88 for 8 titles. I've only heard of a few of these. We've got entries into the Abandoned Planet, The Star Named Eos, Behind the Frame, Paper Trail, which is
wow.
absolute banger of a game. Love Paper Trail. If you've not played it, I highly recommend that one. I think they got Game of the Year at the Debug Awards as well. You've got a guidebook of Babel. You've got King's Grave and Homebody. So
wow,
yeah,
Fantical have a mystery bundle thing. 25 keys.
The things what it tells you here, what the value is. So that would normally cost you £92.70. You're getting it for £8.88. So always a good site to go and check when you've got some spare pennies. Jump on there and you can bolster your library. Especially if you're new to Steam as well. That's one thing I found really good, because I didn't have a Steam library really when I picked up my Steam Deck, and then I kind of discovered Humble Bundle. And when you get the big bundles of loads of games, like, oh, I actually don't have any of them. I might have some on like other platforms and stuff, but majority of them is like never played them. So great way to get new ones. So this is a storytelling bundle. Quite a few games on there. Again, high reviews. This one looks like Nightmare Fuel. What's that? Lisa the Joyful and Lisa the Painful.
No,
what is that?
Yeah, what is that?
That's creepy.
What's that called? Lisa the what? I'm going to
Lisa the Painful and then Lisa the Joyful. They look weird. And then you've got Lifeless Planet, Neversong. How do you pronounce that? Paratopic. That's then you've got Death's Gambit, Virgo versus the Zodiac. Smile for Me, that looks creepy as well. Lifeless Moon, Long Days Gone, and Acadian Atlas. Again, at just under £9 for 12 games. And then last but not least, no, that was last and least. Take it. But yeah, there you go. We got some good bundles there. Let us know if you think you're going to pick any of those up.
I've managed to find a video on it. Anyway, so
Right,
for the adverts to go. And what's this? Lisa the Painful is a game that will hurt you. The heck? Right. I don't have a clue what this looks like.
Right, let's have a look.
Knew about. For those of you who aren't familiar with it already, Lisa is a trilogy of games created by Austin Jorgensen.
Where's
the
Lisa
first
one?
being a short 1 hour experience, which is free on Steam. So go check it out, dude. In fact, if you're even slightly interested in playing any of the trilogy, I would implore you to go and play them for yourself. Watch a playthrough, something, because I'm going to spoil a lot of the main bits of this game, and I would hate to rob you of experiencing such a just.
Looks completely.
There you go.
Looks alright, doesn't it?
That was not what I was expecting actually when I saw the little thumbnail for it. Yeah.
Wow, I've had my Steam account since 2007. 1,300 games. That is mental.
It's surprising, actually, isn't it, how quickly you can build it up with lots of stuff, with things like that. But yeah, we'll look at some more deals a bit later on with the Steam Summer Sale as well. So lots of different ways to get cheap games for your Steam Deck and other platforms.
Okay, so where did you want to go first? Did you want to go for...
We're going to go take a look at Reality Drift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me get it ready.
Right, okay, so Reality Drift is another game just like Klaus Lee that we were offered to a quick look at. And Triangle Face just going to load it up now.
Indeed.
It's a car racing game. It's a bit crazy on your eyes. I felt my eyes were a bit like, whoa.
Yeah, it is a bit hard to keep up with, to be honest, but we'll see.
How many at one time was there?
100.
Yeah, so you start at the back of the pack. You got to try and get yourself to first place. But yeah, it looks like you're in like some sort of like camper van, doesn't it?
Right, here we go. Right, let's give this a go. I'm gonna skip all this. Okay. Just get to racing. All right. It's got a really unique graphical style. Actually, I quite like it. It like really pops. Let's see how I want to do though. You're gonna need to let me know which way you want me to go with it. You get power ups as you go. So you've got 3 things: you get acceleration, max speed, and grip. And throughout the game, you get different power ups to level those things up, and you shift through reality at different points in the race. But it's just never-ending, kind of constant forward race.
In your camper van.
It's quite responsive. It's nice. You're going quite fast.
Yeah,
You can see
it
I'm
says you're
getting
going
close
about
to max speed now.
when you're only going about 70 when the max is 80. Oh, get on the track.
Oops. Right, collect an upgrade. I'll
Collect
go with
upgrade.
accelerate, I think. So I want to get
You're
faster.
46 for the minute. That's fun.
So you kind of need all 3 really, because you want to be able to accelerate to get close to your max speed. You want your max speed to be as high as possible, but then you also need to keep your grip going up in line with your max speed.
It's like chaos.
Because otherwise this happens. Right, prepare for ships. So
Here we go.
choose. Get in the lane. Let's go max speed in the mountains, I think.
Tiny camper vans or huge signs.
That's what, 38.
Oh, there you go. You
then
can go.
you-
Oh, look, now the levels
There
change.
you go. Levels
Look at
changed.
that. Seamless. Oh, you'll be able to
30.
get
Oh,
up
I
to
missed
track.
that boost. Dang
VW outrun.
Yeah, it definitely has outlet vibes. Oh, I missed it again. Stay on track.
Oh, chaos.
It's harder than it looks. I'm 38 at the moment.
Overtaken.
Oh,
He's
getting
getting
overtaken.
overtaken.
Yeah, what's going on here?
He's using booster and he's getting done on again, leaving him in the dust.
I'm like going on the
Going
track.
85 miles an hour.
Whoa!
Oh, he can't down the track.
I need another power up. Right, so gain more speed or grip. See that speed.
Another
Oh, accelerate.
acceleration.
Acceleration, right.
Driving
Good.
through
It's
them
all good. Any power up's good.
Oh. Music's fantastic as well. The art's great. Look at that. Wow.
Everyone's overtaking me here.
You're going 100. You're going 100 and you're getting overtaken.
Right, I think we've still got a few
On these roads,
shifts
isn't
to get through.
Yeah, Dave Newland's put. We'll have to get Triangle Face to acquire Daredevil Dennis for his BBC emulator. Daredevil Dennis.
It's hard to keep going with this. Like you say, it messes with their eyes up.
Get in the lane.
I think I want more speed, yeah. Gave him max speed because everyone's overtaking me.
That's 10 max speed. Fungus Kingdom.
Fungus Kingdom now.
Oh, look at that. What was this? Another of the Mushroom Kingdom.
Back on the track.
Oh, he's getting overtaken again.
Going off the track. Oh, no, he'll just get overtaken. Get on the track.
Come on, Tim.
This is harder than it looks to tell you. It's quite intense. Oh, no.
Stay on the track.
No. 50th place.
He was doing so well. He was up to like 30th
Oh.
at one point. 100 points if he run over Mario, Gene Jackson.
If I can get, I don't know, maybe I need to increase my grip because I keep going off the edge.
You do, yeah. Look, you can't stay on the track. Come on.
Like I say, let's go get some more grip.
Yeah, no more acceleration. We need grip. Here you go. +2 grip. So you must try and get around these corners.
No, that grip hasn't helped. Get on the track. I think I just need to slow down on corners a bit, but I want to go fast because I'm in 52nd place.
Great soundtrack, yeah. Dave Newman said it does sound fantastic. So yeah,
Stay on the track.
reality drift. You need more accelerator to reach your max speed. Get in the lane.
Okay, let's go Excel. If he reckons that's what I need.
How long did it go on for then? How do you
It's
die?
like 6. 'Cause it goes 6 different realms.
6.
Well,
Okay,
4
you're
of
on
6
4.
now.
He's flying around each corner there.
Right. Oh.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it is all about what order you choose your power-ups in and what you go for. Yeah, this plays really nice on the Steam Deck. Really smooth.
Yeah, he stays on the track. He doesn't.
Just goes down the track. Right, what should I go for now? Let's go with speed.
Well, if you notice, the soundtrack changed again because you're now in the city.
How do I use my boost?
Get
Boost
overtaken
1.
again. And again.
Smashing down lampposts. Because I've got a boost, but I don't know how I use it. Oh, there we go. Whee! Well, that was good while it lasted. Get in the lane. Right, what do I want? Accelerate, maybe.
Cat's
And
low.
I feel like I'm not going up to my
How?
top speed.
One's called Hell.
Yeah, 6 grip. I'm not really looking at the spaces. I'm looking at the power-ups. Let's get into space. Oh, that's cool.
I
Right,
noticed,
think the
like,
problem- Oh,
now you're dead.
I was about to say the problem with this area is you can go off the track. And now I'm in 50th. 51st.
Oh, who chose to go into space? Music's changed as well.
Oh. It's harder than it looks.
I've seen more grip on a seaside grabbing machine. I did tell him to get the grip, to go to hell.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get the grip next time.
Still going, it's 50 feet. One more transition of that.
No! Oh.
Maybe
Yeah,
slow
maybe
down for the corners. No.
Good advice, Fish King.
Fish King.
Let's get some more grip.
It does, yeah, it is great fun. It does look great. Oh,
Right, I managed. I'm 66th place now.
he's
Dang it.
66.
Yeah. That's
Place
right.
maybe wasn't the right
Still to pay
race.
for.
This
It's
is
not
their
over
version of
yet.
Rainbow Road.
Oh.
Maybe slow down. He needs a change up quick. There you go.
Let's get some
Last
grip.
one.
Where's the grip? What do I want? What do you reckon? Ocean? Oh, they're all ocean.
They're all-
Let's just
yeah,
go max speed, I think.
go max speed then, yeah. To the end.
That's why speed up. As fast as can, right. We're in the ocean now. Last track.
You go in the water, I was gonna say, do you think?
70th. Come on.
There's old Captain Blackbeard shit. Black Pearl. P1 is 3.9 kilometers ahead of you.
What I need is there's lots of long straights. And I can catch up hopefully if I've got enough speed.
Oh, that's waving as well. Oh,
So I just
The,
have to really like.
the track is like yeah, like a wave. Look,
What will I get? Can
oh, he's gone for
max speed up
speed
again.
again. So you can get up to nearly 120 miles an hour. But he's got to stay on the track.
Yeah, the corners are hard.
I'm impressed with how much knowledge of driving and physics it has for a fish. But he is a king, so maybe it's
The Fish King does know his
Fish
racing.
King knows. He knows his stuff. Maybe that's why you finish at the ocean, because when you get to you see you turn up and he's sat there with a pint and a cigarette, waiting for you to hurry. Right, where have you been?
Oh, race complete.
Yeah,
A shocking 74th.
well done.
There we
You're the
go.
Fish King. So that
Fish
is
King.
Reality Drift.
That's Reality Drift. Yeah,
So you can find that on Steam now, can you as well, Tim?
Yes. Let's double check. I think that is available on Steam. Let's have a quick look on the store homepage for Reality Drift. There we go.
Released.
I don't know if it tells you how much, because mine just comes up here saying it's in your library.
Yeah, says one.
Yeah,
valid effort.
Release date in Q4 2025. So this game is not yet available on Steam. So we are playing a beta version. But if you like the look of that, go and wishlist it now. So you can go and add that to your wishlist.
It's a valid effort for Team No Grip.
Team No Grip. Hey, it's harder than it looks. You haven't got much time to decide. The pressure is on.
I found it is like it's flying crazy at you, and you're like trying to like just get your bearings going because it is going so quick. But it is fantastic. The soundtrack is phenomenal. The art style was great, especially like at the end. You're waving then like a wave on the ocean. Each level's got different music on it.
It's like this constant, isn't it? 'Cause you go from level to level to level, and it doesn't stop. You're constantly moving. So it's quite a full-on game. Yeah, I've set the bar pretty low at 70. 76.
So I want people to, when they finally get that game, beat Triangle Faces 77th and let us know.
Yeah, it's hard to stay on the track in space. That's what I'm going to say.
He shouldn't have gone to space, should he? I thought he said, don't go there.
Don't go to space.
So, right, that is Reality Drift. So I'm going to give a game away. And all I want you to do is just put yes, please. If you want this game, the game will be Mass Effect Legendary Edition. The one key is you're going to have to friend me on Steam so I can gift you it, but I'm going to be giving that away. That is Mass Effect Legendary Edition for Steam. So let me know if you want that. Just put yes, please in the chat, and I will pick someone at random. I'm not going to do the Wheel of Doom because I haven't got time to set it up, but I will pick someone.
Cool. Well, shall we move on to our next topic and then people got time to enter?
Yeah, definitely.
We can come back a bit later. So the next one is Triangle Face free Steam games. So
hang on. Roll VT.
Roll VT.
Good evening, everyone. Send in the clowns.
Good evening, everyone, indeed. Right, it's going to move my screens around because I play on the other screen and it's over there. Let's add it to stage to have a look at what we got today. So these are all free Steam games that I have been sort of trying to grab while they're free. Some of them are demos, some of them are bigger games. So I do post free games I find in the Total Video Gamers Facebook page. So if you're part of the Facebook group, you'll see the links to these as and when I find them. So this one is great, to be honest. I'm tempted to actually have a little go on this one as well. It's very short. This is, imagine, what this reminds me of is when you're a kid and you're on a long car journey and you just put your fingers up by the window and you're just pretending to there's a little man there jumping over the cars to keep yourself amused on long car journeys. It's basically a game of that. I was just like, yeah, this is great. You're just jumping over cars. It's called Highway Hopper. And it is free. It's on my thing now. I might just quickly have a go.
He can't help himself.
Yeah. Let me just show you. It's just, I won't last very long. It's literally it's a very quick game. So it's one button, you just press space bar to jump, and you just got to jump over the cars to get a point. Yeah. It's a bit like Flappy Bird, but like you just die straight away. So let's try it again, boy.
That camper. Where's Mr. Fish when you need him?
Over the lorries. There you go, little van.
Well, what are you, a ghost? Who are you? I don't know what you are.
Just a little mate, little dude. There you go, that's better, isn't it? I didn't die straight away now. Oh, I didn't see the pole.
I didn't see the pole. Look at that pole is on you.
One more go. Here we go. Yeah, if you've got, spare a couple of seconds or minutes, you're like, I want to jump over some cars. It's great. I love the graphics.
And how much does this game cost?
This is free.
Oh,
it's a free game.
Tim's favourite, free. You can get this.
The best price.
Look at that. Oh, go on. Oh, that was. How did you land that?
Ooh.
That is Pete's last score, I think.
This is a better
Oh my
run
God,
now.
Jason Bourne.
Boink, boing, boing.
Oh, so if you hold it down, you jump higher, yeah?
Yes, the more you hold down the button, the higher you jump. You're obviously going to
Reminds me
come
of
down again in the middle.
the Google Dino game.
Point. Oh, right. There we go. That's Highway Hopper. It's a good crack. Give that a go.
There you go, and you got a little award for that as well.
Did I? There we go. Good stuff.
And I love it.
Right.
A little screenshot of your final moment as you look
Yeah,
into the back
she's
of the van.
dying. So there you go. Right, what's the next one? I'm going to do this one. This one that you found, Blunders. Actually, I was going to go post it, and I noticed that you'd already posted it. And I was like, Blunders.
Now this is amazing. It's
10 out of 10, 9.5 out
game.
of 10, 9 out of 10.
And even the second one's very good as well.
In his search for answers, he dug up more than he bargained for.
Yeah, Team Wild Dig is fantastic.
The digging, the caves, the gold, the women, the danger, the upgrades, the beverages, the explosions, even more digging. The showdown. Steam World Dig, a first of its kind game.
Fistful of dirt.
Fistful of dirt.
So yeah, Steam World Dig is fantastic. And if you haven't, you can pick it up for free. You know what I mean? You're not paying for this. You need to get on this now. It's a fantastic game. You get so hooked on it. Well, you know, it's like a Metroidvania kind of style. Keep going back, upgrading your weapons, upgrading your upgrading your pickaxe, and yourself as well. And you like how much gold you can carry, your pouch. Oh, it's fantastic. It's such a great game. And yeah, like thank me later because it's a great game. 2 out.
Yeah, right. So we got this one caught my eye because this is normally paid for game. It did say it was free in June, so we may have just a sandwich full of sand. So this is one of those episodic chapter games, and I think they are on discount at the moment for the other chapters, but you can play episode 1 for free. So let's just do this, and you can play episode 1, and if you want to keep playing, you can buy the second and third at discount.
So what? This is free.
The episode 1 is free, so it's one of those episodic games.
They hook you in,
part 1, 2, and 3.
I thought packing up the
Oh, that's
past
fantastic, doesn't it?
would give us closure.
We were wrong.
Oh yeah, the other chapter's only about £3.
Your sister's never gonna give up on you.
So how can we make it right?
Certainly got some good reviews going for it there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at that. 5 out of 5, 9 out of 10, 9 out
Wow.
of 10. Like, yeah, play all chapters now. It is actually on Game Pass, actually. I wasn't aware of that. So you can play it on Game Pass as well. But you can get the first chapter for free on Steam if you don't have Game Pass. But yeah, I thought that was quite a noteworthy one when I saw that was temporarily free. And last but not least, I love this game. I haven't finished it yet, but I've been playing through it. And it works really well on the Steam Deck as well, because you can use like touchscreen as well to play it. not normally like much of a point and click guy, but some of the indie games I've looked at have been point and click, like Lucid Dreaming and Sleep Time Village.
Very loud.
So we turn down a bit. Yeah, I mean, graphically, it's just a really nice looking game. It's got some really like good puzzles in it. Like, the puzzles in it are not too hard, but they unleash the clown. But it's the puzzle's like the right difficulty thing. It's not too hard, not too easy. You're making progress. It's quirky. It's got some nice like characters in it. Yeah, you're like a small clown, and the big clowns have kicked you out the circus and dumped you in this like junkyard type place, and you're just trying to make your way back and rejoin the circus. And you're this tiny little clown.
And you can use the touchscreens on the Steam Deck. That's really cool.
Yeah. Hey, Poco.
Wow.
That's available now.
That is free.
Free game. So what are you waiting for? Definitely give that a go. It's great fun. I don't know how long it is. It might not be overly long because I've not played it for a huge amount of time. But I was instantly sort of taken by it because it's just a charming little game.
That's some fantastic free games. Steam World Dig,
freebies.
Unleash the Clown. I mean Poco.
Unleash the Clown. Right. How are we doing?
Well, no. So it's only one person. So David, you're my winner. So go to find me on Steam. My name is Blunners1. So add me, and I will gift you Mass Effect Legendary Edition for Steam.
Nice.
There's one thing before we get into this bit here. Is there anything on your wish list that isn't out yet that you want to show other people?
Oh yeah, that's a good shout.
We'll do one game this time. Yeah,
do one game. This is a game I have
each.
played it. Let me just go back to. I close the window.
Just play the trailer on it. Oh, this
yeah,
one
sure.
Fun.
I think I've shown this before. Actually, I think I might have shown this on the last show. But let me go to my wish list and see. I might pick a different one.
Okay, I can do mine 'cause it's ready.
Hang on. Actually, I'll do this one. This is. Hang on. I've got it.
On?
Yeah. Hang on. Don't be noisy yet. Make it full screen. Let me just move the screens around because I put it on the wrong screen again. Right. Let me just do this and then share my screen again. Add stage. Right. Here we go.
This isn't out yet, and this is
No, it's not out yet. This is on my wish list. Whispers of something mountain called Whisper Mountain Outbreak. I had a brief go on this at WSD, and it was really fun. It's kind of got a good mix of like twin stick shooter kind of feel to it, but then also survival horror and puzzle solving. So again, like you get into little bits there, and you've got to like crack safes open and hack things. You've got to go around picking up items and like replenishing all your ammo. And then when the monsters appear, you've then got like some quite fast-paced combat stuff as well.
Wow,
and it's got like this really nice like retro pixel art style. There you go, here's zombies coming in, and it's multiplayer.
Oh, nice. What's it called?
It's called Whisper Mountain Outbreak.
Oh, I'll have a look after I've set mine up.
That's great.
That looks
Whisper
fantastic.
Mountain Outbreak. Yeah, Q3 2025.
Whisper Mountain
There you go,
Outbreak.
that is mine.
Right, mine. So we all remember being a kid with a Game Boy. And this, I got out of Debug magazine. This one's called Screenbound. I won't say anymore. I'll just let you watch this trailer when I full screen the bloody thing. Right.
Oh yeah, you showed me this. This looks awesome. That's such a cool idea. So you're playing it in a 3D space and in a 2D space on the Game Boy that you're
And a
looking at in the
2D
3D
space, and you can zoom in onto it,
Yeah.
to be more accurate. So it's just like, you know, the world's going on around you, but you're there playing your Game Boy like we did as kids. Just getting mad into my Game Boy, not interested about what's going on around the world.
Yeah, it's a really clever idea. As soon as you showed me that, I was like, yeah, this looks cool. That looks like a cool little, good concept for a game.
It's not near the end.
Screenbound.
So that is
Awesome.
mine one, Screenbound. So yeah, basically you go from a bit of both. Oh, what am I not doing? Wrong button. It looks fantastic. I saw that in a debug magazine, so I thought I better just share that so everyone else can see it.
Yeah, good
And,
shout out, that one.
What's that? Steam saying error code unable to connect to server. Server may be offline, or you may not be connected to the internet. Oh, okay. Don't know, mate.
Sure we'll be able to sort that out. Sure, we will be able to sort that out. All right, what do you want to cover next? We're going to look at some of these Steam summer sale.
Yeah.
Okay. Steam summer sale. We reopen. What we're going to look at. Okay, shall I share my screen again?
There you go. I'm just putting my friend code in, so might be an easier way of getting it.
Right, let's have a little browse. I've looked a little bit at this. Let us know in the chat if you've got any of these yet, if you've picked any of these up. But there's some really good deals available at the moment. So we've got some of the big ones. Got Final Fantasy VII Rebirth 40% off. Of course, Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Of course, you're going to want that. I saw this Battlefront 2, like the new Battlefront 2. I had Battlefront and I wasn't overly keen on it because one of my favorite games ever is Battlefront 2 on the PlayStation 2. And then when the new Battlefront came out on the Xbox, I was really excited for it, and then wasn't really a fan. But then I heard from a lot of people that Battlefront 2 was a lot better and they'd fixed a lot of the issues. So, but £3.49, I'm tempted just to get it. Yeah, here's some big discounts. That's a good one. Crash Bandicoot
and it's
Insane Trilogy for £3.49, 90% off.
£3.50.
Yeah, that's crazy price for that.
Outlast
2.
Outlast 2 is £1.67. So this is the thing. This is what people hang on. This is like what makes Steam so fantastic. Is some of these sales are crazy. It's like just buying a can of Coke. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like a bottle of fizzy drink is the same price as some of these games. Robocop, £4.50.
Where's Robocop?
Guardians of the Galaxy, £5.03.
Got a list here for under £7. You've then got this is quite good as well. Like Steam Deck. There's a good on Steam Deck section, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go back. I think it's on the other page. So if we go through here, there's a. Let's see if I can find it. There was. Here we go. You've got Great on Deck. Is the category you can go to, and these games have all passed the community compatibility checks. So you've got Stardew Valley, Fiverr, Hades. We've got Brotato, Fallout 4. Even like Vampire Survivor is a great. Yeah, I think Day of the Diver and Vampire Survivor are two ones that I think like we both recommend, because my recommendation is Vampire Survivor. I've not played Day of the Diver yet, but I know you and Ryan both really liked that one. If you've not played Vampire Survivor, it is a lot of fun, actually. I really enjoy this game. It's it goes from like really simple to really nuts in like a really short space of time, and like you get all these power-ups, just get more and more ridiculously powerful. But then by the time you're like really super overpowered, you the screen is just like flooded with enemies. Like you can't move. Like you can't really see the background anymore because there's so many enemies in the screen. That's a really good fun game. Like Hogwarts Legacy, 75% off. Yeah,
I'm
there's
just
some
trying to have a
good,
look to see what else is on there that I'd recommend. So what so if you had to pick one game that you've just seen, what would you pick?
Yeah. I'm tempted by Battlefront
And
2.
why?
Just because I've not played it, and maybe, you know, from what I've heard, it is quite good. I think I want to have a bit of a browse more, because although a lot of these are good, some of them I already have. Like I've already got Hogwarts, I've already got Crash Bandicoot. Yeah, I'd want to kind of browse around a bit more. But there's definitely some good savings to be had there.
For me, I would say that Crash Bandicoot trilogy for £3.
Yeah, that's a good price.
£3.50 is crazy for them 3 games.
I mean, to be fair, I've already got it on other platforms, but for that price, just the convenience of being able to play Crash Bandicoot on my Steam Deck, you know, it's probably worth it just for that. And some fairly new games.
Necro Dance is another good one. Mate, that's crazy. It's scary. This is like, I'm just looking at it now and thinking, oh, I could just buy that one. Oh, buy that one. Yeah, get that one as well. And then before you know it, you've spent 50 quid.
Yeah.
So yeah, the summer sale is now on. There are some of our picks there, but get yourself over on there. Like now, and oh,
have we lost you, Blanners? I don't know if I've got you breaking up a bit there for me now. Right. While Blanners seems to be having a few technical glitches there, I'm going to go and look at some of our official TVG merch. So this is something we wanted to do for a while, mostly just for a bit of fun, to have something we can have. I'm going to do a quick present and share my screen again. Hang on. While we're waiting for Blanners to come back, let me open up again. Where'd it go? Here we go. Right, present. There we go. Right, so this is our welcome back, Blanners. There's currently a discount sale on. We're not really in control of that. That is the TeePublic sort of sales that go on, that you can just keep an eye out for, because they can do it themselves. That takes the cost off of the base price of actually manufacturing. So it's like one of those print per order systems. And this is our store. So we've got 6 different designs. So we've got like a horror style design. We've got a Total Advocate podcast. We've got a trio of gamers, because there's 3 of us. And then we've got Love of Gaming t-shirt, a nice little design there of 4 quadrants with, like, you know, handhelds, VR, gaming, and microphones for a podcast. That is our banner, which you can get just sort of a bit of faded out background. You can put on various things, and TVG and a Sega style logo. And if you go into these, you click on the style you want, and there you go. That's currently £15, marked down from 21. I think there's money for shipping there as well. But once you get on here, you can pick your colour. I quite like that, and a light colour myself. Got the TVG of the blood splatter. I thought, you know, we talk a lot about horror games. You can then choose your style of t-shirt if you want to change it. And if you go all the way down to the bottom, you can have it on different apparel. So you can have on hoodies, tank tops, hats, mugs, different style t-shirts, like the baseball t-shirts, tank tops, accessories, hats, phone cases, tote bags, pins, magnets. And home goods, you can have it on a mug, wall art, or on a pillow. And if you want to go back, you can then get all of those things on the various designs. So if you want to go for like one of these ones, you can then choose your color. You can choose your style, and you can choose what you want to have it on. So yeah, so if you want to get some TVG apparel, it is now available, and it's currently available on discount. So we've got a question there. Very nice. Are you bringing to the expo? Yeah, I've ordered some for myself just so I can see what they're like. So I'll have a few that I'll just be able to see, because I'll probably be wearing something. And I have ordered one of the pillows so we can have it on the sofa with us while we're interviewing some of the guests. So we'll see what it looks like. Yeah, that's just something been wanting to put together for a while. Yeah, that's
But that's
all
the
up.
thing. It's not like we don't really make any money out of it. I think it's like
No, it's
$1, if that, and it's only
Yeah.
we've just done it for everyone else, and any money that is made will
Yeah.
just go straight back into the channel.
I quite like this style one. If you do this in the where is it, adult apparel, baseball tee.
Yeah,
You've got the
nice.
blue. I quite like that. That looks quite cool.
So Andy Davidson's put in here. I'll let you into a
Japan's.
little.
If
I'll
only
let
we could.
I'll let him into a little secret. Something I've been working on.
Yeah.
Hang on, just let me find you the link.
Do you want to? You could. Shall I close my screen when you get yours ready?
No, I haven't got it on the link. I've got it on my phone.
Okay.
Just let me
Let's just
quickly
look at
find
the TEP one as well. It's been a popular one with TEP. You can get it in all sorts of different colours. You can get it in tie-dye. You can get it in green, and black, and purple, and blue.
No, so
yellow.
Obviously we
I
couldn't
quite like
use the
that
word.
yellow.
We can't use the word Evercade if we're
Yes.
selling something because it's copyrighted. So obviously that's why it's TEP, and we've made it look as close as we can to an Evercade when it's not technically an Evercade.
That's
So
what you
people can
think of
get
an Evercade.
the gist of it. But I quite really like it, and it has been our best seller so far.
You can get that
Right.
hoodies and long sleeve tees. There you go.
Once you come out of this, just go to my. Can you make my screen bigger?
Yeah. Oh no, he's gone.
I have to flip you around. Like that.
Okay.
Go like
Okay.
that. Right. So I have been working on this, and I will get the shop to go live, and it is some Total Evercade pants. It is an American shop. You do not know how long that this took to get it to work. It was an absolute nightmare, but some Total Evercade pants. They will be going live. It's to create a shop. It was. You do not realize how much of an actual pain it was.
Well, it wasn't the first one you
working.
found. You put it together and you showed it to us, and it was like ridiculously expensive for a pair of pants.
Yeah.
Like no one's going to want to buy that.
It was ridiculously expensive. So I had to go into the markup and then put the profit down to $1. So obviously we don't make any money of it. I'm not bothered about making any money on it, but it was like I made it the lowest I could. It seems to be an American company. Unisex, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I could try and make some for women, but I'm not. I don't have a clue. It's Evercade. If you are watching it as a joke, like I'm not there to make any money out of the word Evercade. But yeah, I am in the process. I had to create a shop in a different country. I think if you're in America, you might get them cheaper, but
perhaps we could send.
You do not know how hard it was
because
when you put in custom pants. All I'm getting is like the one custom, like if you're making just like one as a joke for someone, whereas I had to create like an actual shop. So yeah, that will be going live. I'll do that after the stream. Actually, I've been meaning to put it on, but as you asked about pants, they are coming. I have been trying to sort them. So yeah, fingers crossed they will be done soon. So TVG merch is coming and is everywhere.
Yeah, nice. And yeah, hopefully I'll have some stuff to show because I could do like a little unboxing when mine arrives. Has now been shipped. So yeah, I've ordered.
Just go on to the
range. So I've got a t-shirt and a hat and a pillow. Yeah, we'll see what they look like.
So yeah, there's one thing I did want to talk about before we go, and that is the Steam Deck versus Switch 2. So I got asked this recently. Like, someone said to me they're looking at a Steam Deck, they don't really know, but obviously the Switch 2's come out. What would you? And at the minute, when you weigh up the pros and cons, I still think the Steam Deck is at the minute because the games aren't there for the Switch 2 at the minute. I still think you'd get more out of buying a Steam Deck. Yes, it's a little bit cheaper. Also, the fact it goes to desktop mode, the fact that you've got these Steam sales, you can pick up games for peanuts for dirt cheap. Personally, I feel a Steam Deck at the minute is more worth picking up than the Switch 2. One, probably can't even find Switch 2s much anywhere, but the price of a Switch 2 as well. It is a big upgrade, but yeah, you don't have them mouse trackpads. The analog sticks are better on a Steam Deck than what they are on a Switch. It yeah, I feel there's a lot of hype around the Switch 2 at the minute, and I was asked which one, and I was honest and said, personally, I would get a Steam Deck. In fact, it comes with a
It's
carry
all-
case as well. You forget.
Yeah. Depends what your budget is as well, because the Steam Deck and the Switch 2 are probably similar price range for the hardware. But like I say, once you've got a Steam Deck, the games are really cheap. We'll be just showing a whole bunch of free games this evening, which are worthwhile playing. And if you've already got a Steam library from your PC, you've got a huge library, and it's really good at emulating. So you can then do that.
No,
That's a good one. Yeah, Steam Deck or wait for the Xbox Royal. I think it's one of those things where if I didn't have a Steam Deck, I'd probably be looking at both and weighing them up and seeing. So that's probably something we could talk about on a future show. How they compare.
But I feel
Because
the price. I think
yeah.
the price of that is what's going to be its downfall.
Mm.
From I'm hearing rumors, because there's two options, isn't there? One's looking at roughly 450 Switch 2 price ish, and the other one apparently is looking of upwards of 700 £700, which is
And things as well is on the
crazy
Steam
money.
Deck, you can add Xbox Game Pass as a
Yeah.
shortcut to your Steam library, and you're playing it from a web browser, but you're doing cloud gaming. So as long as you've got a good enough internet connection, you can play your Xbox games on your Steam Deck. But I think with the Xbox, it's going to have that same interface, but it is going to have Steam games on it as well, isn't it? So you're going to have Steam and Xbox then. So it could be a good option for people. So it depends how well it performs, and there's probably pros and cons to both. But I mean, I'm quite happy with my Steam Deck, and at that price point, I'm not going to need both. So I suppose it's only going to really be a question if you haven't got a Steam Deck and you're thinking, should I go for the Xbox one or should I go for a Steam Deck? Then you've got a choice to make. But
when you add it up, you get a Steam Deck. Was it 350?
Something like that.
But
depends on the model you get. Yeah. And the
yeah. Okay, but you can go up higher and all that. But then there's no dock. There's no dock for it. Mm-hmm. So with a Switch 2, you are getting a dock, so you can play it handheld, play it on your TV. The dock is a lot better than some of the docks I've had for Steam, but you can pick them up a hell of a lot cheaper than what you could do for a Switch 2 Steam Deck. Which I saw like the dock was like 90 quid, which is crazy money for one of them. But so like I was saying, I'm just being honest, I think at the minute Switch 2 just doesn't have the games out for it at the minute. Yes, you can play back. It's backward compatible. It is a great bit of kit. I am very glad they brought it out. But yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do think like obviously Donkey Kong coming out looks fantastic. But I do feel we are still waiting, and the mouse control thing is great, and it does work really well. But Steam, like I said, they asked me what you get. I said at the minute, I'd give it at least another year to get Steam, like a Switch 2, just to make sure all them games will come out that Christmas lineup. Once that gets announced and what we've got coming, I think that is when you'll think, oh, okay, it really now can show off what the Switch 2 can do. But whereas the Steam Deck is fantastic to just, like you said, you can play modern retro games on it. You can play retro games on it. You can put it in a desktop mode and use it as a PC. You can. This is ridiculous. Like the trackpads on it are fantastic. You can play point and click adventures on it. Fine. You can get games for free on Steam. You can get games for peanuts on Steam in the sale. So yeah, like I said, do you need to go for the high end OLED or the cheapest LCD? Good enough. So I got mine day one. So mine is just the cheapest LCD, and it does me fine. But the OLED screen is fantastic. I know that from obviously Tim's got the OLED one, haven't you?
Yeah.
And does that run? How long's the battery on that one? Really?
It lasts quite a while, to be honest. I don't really know. I've not really noticed it being quick because it comes with like a really long plug as well. So if I'm at home with it, I can just like plug it in. But it lasts quite a long time.
Yeah,
quite a few hours. Yeah, it doesn't feel like I need to charge it a lot.
I would say, Andy, it depends on what you're looking to do with it. Like if you were just like me, just wanted to have a nosy to see what the actual Steam Deck is like, wanted it just to mainly run like some like cheaper games off Steam and just be able to do like what Tim said, stream my Xbox Game Pass on it, and also start to have a Steam library. I think you could go for the cheaper one, but if you want to take it seriously, look at like a high end, like really play some of them really high end games, and they're going to look fantastic on an OLED screen. Because that's the one thing Switch I think is missing. If it had that, I think the battery would probably only be an hour if it had an OLED screen. So yeah, that is the end of Total Steam Deck Podcast episode 2.
So 2, yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us. If you are listening to us through the podcast, find us on our YouTube channel. Where can we find you, Tim, mainly?
Mainly on the Total Video Gamers Facebook group. That's where I post in the free games that I'm playing. So it's a good place to kind of keep up with those. And I also try and put some like fun picture quizzes and things like that in there as well throughout the week.
So you can find, I like the guess the games, always my favourite. So can you do another one of them, please? The blurry games.
Yes, I'll do a blurry game tomorrow.
They're my favourite. Also, you can find me, Blunners, pretty much everywhere. TikTok, shorts. I do videos. As I said, I've just released Finnegan Fox video. You can find that if you are a member. You manage to get that at least 48 hours before everyone else. To become a member, it's only £1, and that basically just goes on stuff for you guys. It doesn't go on us. We don't see any of it. It basically just goes back in to try and make the channel as good as we can.
I'll try and make sure we're giving away Steam games on this podcast. So if you want to get some more Steam keys, please do keep joining us on this show, and you'll get a chance to get some more games.
So we are back Monday with another Uncensored. Can the chat dethrone us again at Timmy's Tanks? Will they know what the quiz year is and Blunner's quiz? That is all to find out on the next Uncensored, which is this coming Monday. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to everyone joining us. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.